Bedford Rangers seconds both a fairly strong team today, having Sam Mason in their ranks, as well as George Hibbett and Mike Linden, who I think have all played for the first at some point or another this season, as well as Lewis Smith playing on the left wing. So a fairly well-stocked arsenal of Bedford Rangers playing today. Thunderdodge playing for their League One lives at this point.
Good aggression off the start there from Thunderdodge, making Mike Lincoln really dodge out the way on that right-hand side for Rangers. Unfortunate there with the hit in the middle.
Nice shot from Bryn Knight. Probably Ronaldo's more of a catcher, but showing that his arm is plenty of a threat. And there you go.
Nice catch from Bryn Knight.
Straight away on the doors. Taking a lovely low catch.
You can see Rangers, I think, will be wanting to play this relatively simple. They like a one-ball game. So they're going to try and basically get possession of 3 balls, throw 1 for a hit. So Thunderdodge need to stay on their toes. And then when they lack that opportunity, they're going to, so here we are, we'll have 3 balls again. Thunderdodge looking like they are trying to make something out of these counters, staying up court, looking for the revenge hits as well. So there you go, searching singles. Thunderdodge doing well there. Just the 1 hit and no losses. So we're now down to 5-3. So only a 2-player deficit for Thunderdodge.
Yeah, slowly and surely they've got to make inroads in this set. They can't win it all straight away.
Nice 1 for 1.
Yeah, nice work the trades. Trade that benefits Lewis Smith more than benefits Lessett Williams. Rangers still 4-2, 4 balls in hand.
Nice blocking there from Thunderdodge.
Don't find the mark.
So, and ball's gone back as well. So it'll be the 3 to Thunderdodge. So you just, wow, do you go for a 2-ball hit, just try and get the numbers more even, or are you just going to bin 1 off and try and push?
One way or another, you've got to be wary of the cannon and threat that Bedford Rangers possess. They do get the hit on Sam Mason, but he managed to exchange himself off for one of the Thunderdodge players. Again, trades benefiting Bedford Rangers as the team that are up.
Nice block. Yeah, good awareness there from Jack Evans front of court.
An invalid attempt from Rates. Leaves the two Welshmen in for Bedford Rangers.
Yes. Yeah, so Thunderdodge now looking to either make that, no, just going for the bishop, go for the counter, nice. Oh, well played there by Thunderdodge, because he's tanked across court towards Bryn Knight, then last minute threw at Jack Evans, but Bryn's now got the momentum forward.
And he does secure that
there we go, good honesty there from Thunderdodge.
A very, very impressive first set from Bryn Knight in particular. But Bedford Rangers take it. They made hard work of it. They looked like they were going to coast their way towards victory, but Thunderdodge doing well to make inroads on that one.
Yeah, I think Thunderdodge will have been pleased to make something of that set, in that they had a few outs early doors which can really rattle you, but they did well to stay in it right till the end. An eclectic uniform for the ball retrievers for Bedford Rangers. Very nice hat there.
Simon Parsons, a man with true style.
Yeah, a fashion icon if ever there was one. Bounce there from Rangers. It's a low ball looking for the hits. They weren't successful that time. So are Thunderdodge going to play 1 ball back, do we think? No, going aggressive for 2.
They do make the hit on rate. Smith does well to punish in the middle and dodge the after throw from his opposing winger.
Yes, so they're doing well.
Results in a 1-for-1 trade, but Bedford Rangers do retain 4 balls. They're on play 3. 3 balls at an empty target, probably.
Oh no, that would be unfortunate for Thunderdodge. Did really well almost to make something out of that, but they've also got a revenge hit.
In amongst that, Smith trades himself on the left-hand side. Nice pre-throw from Lincoln.
Yep.
Yeah, the risk you take when you have 2 balls in hand.
I was going to say, a lot of players would choose not to do that, and I think we've just had a quite good demonstration of why.
It's not without its downsides when you only take 1 ball up. If there's a ball that flies up for a ricochet, you're in no position to cover.
Strong catch there from from Simon in ball retrieving.
Brilliant timing from Knight and Lincoln. Doing very well to pin down Thunderdodge.
It's easy to forget when you watch a lot of the men's games where they're favouring that 1 ball style, but 2 balls on target can be absolutely devastating.
Yeah, sometimes there's absolutely no answer for it, even if you've got a ball to protect yourself with. 2 balls well timed, well placed.
I thought he just made it there, but again,
balls equally difficult. Bedford Rangers making a bit more light work of that set, but 4-0 to the Rangers as it stands.
Yeah, and not so. So I think we've had wipeouts both time, haven't we? Even though we were on a 1-for-1 in the first, so I think we're going fairly quickly. which will probably, to be honest, suit Rangers better than it does Thunderdodge.
Particularly if it's Rangers very much a momentum team. It's probably fair to say. I think that's probably a trait that's possessed well within their club. When they get going, they're really hard to stop, and Thunderdodge will want to apply some brakes and pressure before too long. Not making too much good work of it so far. Two ball attacks, taking out the empty target.
I think as well, sometimes it's just really nice to see people take the momentum. Don't worry about making it too overcomplicated. If you've got 4 balls, just throw 2 at the same person and get them out. And then you still retain the possession for the counter if you want it later.
Simple game dodgeball, really.
Yeah,
in amongst that,
that's huge. It was suddenly, 4 on 3. I know. Sam's been called as well.
In amongst that, Lincoln and Evans get traded out in that volley, and I think Mason steps over the far line. Results in a 3-on-3. 3 balls in the hands of Rangers.
Minimalist dodging, but very effective there from Thunderdodge in the middle.
Does the job.
Yeah.
So can't really argue with the results.
Oh, and then a hit. And a catch that! Beautiful work.
Thunderdodge really turning things around here.
And that's huge. 4 on 3 with 4 balls.
Not the player you want to be throwing at, although he's dangerously close to that back line.
4 on 1. Yeah, I got there in the end. So Memphis has been here all day. Apologies in advance for the nonsense. Yeah, so a lot of work there to do for Bryn Knight. Let's see. But he's going aggressive straight off the bat.
Throwing the ball holders isn't really going to get him anywhere, it's probably fair to say.
Ooh. Yeah, did well to get his hands out of the way there at the back.
Yeah.
So 3 balls now to Thunderdodge. Unlucky. Bryn set himself to the catch. I think that did Thunderdodge very well to throw slightly outside his body, so you don't really want to make those catches on the outside of your knee, because you're basically completely relying on getting your hands there on the right time. So that was well read by the Thunderdodge team.
The throw came in slightly early, so Knight was still kind of recovering from the swing of his pre-throw, so he was not in a position to try and make that catch. A change for the Bedford Rangers in Greg Whitehouse joins the party. Jack Evans is now on. He's not on return duty. He's sitting on the bench.
He's sitting in the futsal goal.
And George Hibbett is also on the pitch. So
and immediately applying pressure.
Bryn Knight has gone off as well. Hibbett another player who's hasn't looked anywhere near out of place in their ones through a decent amount of the season.
Oh, great take there.
Raids. Yeah, that'll be a nice settler for him. He's had a few dubious outs early on in this game, but a real nice settler for him.
I think as well, nothing necessarily wrong there from Thunderdodge. They're clearly trying to play this sort of reply game, so they take a single ball in and they throw a second ball. They throw a ball back immediately to try and take advantage of the players being up court. But fantastic take there from Greg.
Particularly early sets when there's still 6 players on court, giving away a catch isn't actually that detrimental.
Yeah. And again,
less
right wing for
a trading sequence like that going your way. It's up at a 1 for 2 for in favour of Thunderdodge. Bit of communication breakdowns on the wingers. Could have gone for a coordinated double counter there with Bedford Rangers electing to release 2 balls on the attack, but only a single ball goes back to Sam Mason. He stays alive without too much worry. Nice dodging from Whitehouse. Nice post throw from Mason. Results in
Dunford, unfortunately, not to get out of the way of that. He put a lot of work in.
There's a question on whether that was a ricochet hit onto his teammate next to him, but none of the rest seemed particularly moved by that one.
So it's a 1 for 1.
Hibbett trades himself in the middle, and Mason's also walking off. So it's a 2 on 2.
Yeah.
Well, what did look like a good trade from Hibbett as with Rangers being the team that were up in the set. Now level pegging, double counter, nicely executed by Whitehouse and Lincoln.
Yeah, they even took that moment there to get in time with the run up even, which sometimes you feel like you don't have the time to do, but actually there it's so important to release at the same time.
And do exactly the same thing there again. Nice laterals from Thunderdodge, staying alive from this one.
Oh, there we go. Greg Whitehouse will be pleased with that set. 2 catches.
Only 1. It was right that it's the first one.
That
one worth 2 set points though, so there you go. Make of that what you will.
So I think that puts us 6-2.
6-2, I believe, yeah. Yeah, I really wish the refs would angle the scoreboard this way. We're relying on memory a little bit here.
I think keep an eye. There we are. I think it's number 10 who's currently gone back to play position number 5 for Thunderdodge. He's putting a lot of aggression on. He's got a good arm on him. Unlucky there.
Nice work from Hibbett. Yeah, nice work from Smith and Rate as well to draw the attention of the Thunderdodge players so that Hibbett's throw is disguised, and by the time the player sees it, it's too late. Nice throwing attack from Rangers to secure that hit.
I think it goes to show as well, even though obviously not everyone can have a ball and be throwing all the time, it's so key that if you're a player without a ball, you've got a really big role in terms of providing cover and distraction for your teammates. Number 27 hoping for the ricochet catch, but not happening.
Good patience from Whitehouse to bait out that big movement and then punish him when he's not in a state to make a second one.
Yeah.
That post throw goes through Lewis Smith's block onto his feet.
Yeah, good.
It's one of 2 fairly uncoordinated counters from Thunderdodge, so Rangers ending up with 4 balls in hand. They have the opportunity to take a revenge hit here. They throw 2 balls at ball and don't quite find him.
Yeah, the Thunderdodge ball retrievers with a lot of work to do, although those 10 years at St George's Park banners do a lot of work in holding onto the balls for you, luckily. Great block from Mike Lincoln.
Yeah, he saw that late. He did well to manoeuvre the ball up.
Yeah, moving his back feet out of the way, because so often you get the ball there last minute and it just skims through and hits you on the feet. So he's done very well there.
Yeah, because the spectators put the ball on the wrong side. That's why Hibbett's passing the ball back. 3 balls in the hand of Thunderdodge. It lets him throw quite a few single balls at ball holders, it appears.
But we're still early doors in the set, aren't we? We reckon we've got about 2 minutes to go. So it's not time yet to start pulling out all the stops for the hits.
A big old chaotic exchange resulting in a double counter on the Thunderdodge winger. Plenty of attempts at revenge hits, none of them successful.
There we see it again. George Hibbett going up against number 10 for Thunderdodge, really applying that pressure in the neutral zone. So they've made a 1-for-1 trade, but as you say, Rangers have already got the numbers, so that's going to work for them every day of the week at this stage.
Yeah, Rangers trying to bait out that pre-throw. They don't make it, but they do make the standing counter hit on Rate. The remaining balls go high, and he leaves them all alone. So he's left with 4 balls in hand, it appears. Yeah, Lincoln doing very well to make himself a target, protect Mason and Whitehouse. The way they've been catching recently, don't really need too much protecting, but yeah, he's doing it anyway.
Momentum still very much with Rangers, even though clearly the balls are with Thunderdodge. So all they need to do really is time out of the set, and there you go. So another 2 points on the board for Bedford Rangers, who I think dominant, a bit strong, but they're looking very comfortable at the minute. They seem to be playing in their style, and it's working for them. So I don't think we've seen them stretched as yet. Yeah,
I think Thunderdodge will be keen to win probably one of the next 2 sets to retain this as a contest. I think if Rangers go into the half at 10-2, it feels a very much bigger mountain to climb than if it's 8-4. But we'll see. Thunderdodge doing well to catch like that out of thin air. I think that's the thing, is that I think Thunderdodge have had quite a lot of the they had a lot of the basic skills narrowed down, but their ball possession is what's killing them at the moment. Rangers have had 4 balls an awful lot of the time, and putting it to good use there, securing that hit with 2 balls, and getting the 5th, recycling the ball from the pre-throw.
I think we're going to have 2 different targets here. Yep, there you go. I know, but only 1 hit. Good dodge from the Thunderdodge number 4 there. But yeah, they found the hit on the left-hand side.
Yeah, the good work from the early catch kind of undone.
And again, Hibbett with pressure in the neutral zone, stopping that would have been a single ball counter, protecting the rest of his teammates.
Yeah, Rangers doing well to nullify the game. That said, double counters.
I was going to say double counter from Thunderdodge.
Yeah, doing well to kind of inject some kind of imbalance. They don't make the hit on Evans. He does well to survive, but 2 balls in the hands of Thunderdodge now.
And we've got a lot of feet in the way at that height from here, haven't we? So it wasn't particularly clear what had happened. Play ball on Rangers.
They don't make it count either.
Oh,
and
excellent!
It's punished.
Excellent hit from Thunderdodge there. Sometimes you don't need to overthink it. Just go for the player closest to you and hit him really hard.
Yeah, they might catch one in a few. Case in point from White House.
Oh,
yeah.
Amazing control, and then to just catch that ball in the air, because as soon as, of course, it's secure with one hand and a body part, you're fine.
Yeah,
and
excellent.
to land off court secures the set for Rangers.
Bryn Knight's back on.
Oh no, Bryn Knight's back on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Hayes is going to have a go. Bounce there.
Yeah.
I think what's interesting is you can see that Thunderdodge are looking. A lot of people are throwing quite low with these singles, which I think is. You can see why, because no one wants to give away the catches, but it does mean that you're less likely to hit someone opportunistically, I feel, if you're throwing low.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
Good movement there from Thunderdodge in the middle. And so they are very high, like Rangers controlling this game with that very high pressure even after the single's been thrown. So George Hibbett isn't moving until he knows what Thunderdodge have done with the counter. There we go. Conceded play ball though.
Yeah, fakes to try and bait out possession from Bedford Rangers. Puts them on play ball. Jack Evans does well to negate the double pre-throw and throws ball fairly safe to beat the play ball. 3 balls in the hands of Thunderdodge. They're a player down here.
Oh, and it's not the time to give away that catch, unfortunately, because now we're a 6-on-5.
Uno reverse card incoming. 6-on-5 now in favour of Thunderdodge. Nice catch from Hayes in the middle. Takes out Smith.
Yeah.
Play ball again on Bedford Rangers by the looks of things.
I think it potentially also goes to show with those close quarter plays, because Rangers did very well getting very far forward to throw at Hayes. I think with less time to almost prepare for your throw, you've got to remember that you still don't want to be throwing centre of mass. And Hayes has punished them a couple of times for that. So we're still sticking to the sort of very much the 1-ball game. Thunderdodge going to gather those 3 balls and I think go for another 1-ball attack in exchange. Oh, confidence there from Thunderdodge. Just put it straight down the middle. Greg Whitehouse probably be a bit frustrated with that one, but it was a good release. It came off his hand very quickly.
Nicely done. Good fakes as well from both the Blessed Williams pair on the wings to disguise where that ball's coming from.
Yeah.
The subsequent aggressive counters from Lincoln and Hibbett bait out that 4th ball and again putting it to good use.
Oh, Hayes unfortunately couldn't push it up. And a catch from George Hibbett as well.
Doing very well there. I think that's really changed the complexion of this set.
I think, as you say, from having the confidence of gathering those 4 balls and then not mess about, just go for that 2-ball hit, get the hit in the bag for Rangers, and now suddenly here we are. You've gone from 6-5 down to 4-2, 5-2 up, and then 1 out, 1 for 1.
Yeah, Smith puts his all into to hit out Laurel on the running counter.
Who I think was then trying to pass the ball to Rocket, wasn't he? And then they got a bit confused.
Smith knows that he's pretty much dead to rights if the double counter gets executed properly, but he's in the knowledge that if there's any trade that happens, then it absolutely benefits Rangers. So decides to say, well, if I'm going out, then I'm going to take you with me.
Definitely, and we time out. So we make that 12-2 to Thunderdodge after the first set of the second half.
Not to Thunderdodge, but yes, case in point.
12-2 to Rangers.
12-2 to Rangers. Sorry, Thunderdodge fans. That's a set that potentially takes us out of reach of Thunderdodge now. They're playing for set difference, potentially more than a result at this point. And also, I guess, from experience and for just general.
Oh, unfortunate there. A great block from Dunfold on the right wing for Thunderdodge, and then trying to make that catch, but just bobbled out of his hands.
Worth going for, commits fully to going for the catch.
Oh, and we've seen how effective Smith's been on that wing, so to take the opportunity to hit him as well, I thought we'll do well for Thunderdodge here.
Yeah, it does cost 5 balls, unfortunately, and potentially a player as a result. Blessed Williams is gone.
Again, Rangers being very decisive with 2 2-ball releases, only one of which finds the target, but still, that puts them again a player ahead. Great dodging from Jack Evans there. Good to see the jump and the sideways movement, because ultimately, just jumping in the air, unless you're very good at it, doesn't tend to be that successful.
Catching out
there.
On the far side.
That's a big play.
Dunford also throws through Mason's block. Looks a little cuts a dejected figure on the going to the outbox, unfortunately.
Laurel not quite finding Mike Lincoln there, although it was a very good attempt. They want to keep this 1-player lead now.
Yeah, Lincoln will probably think twice about pre-throwing again with Laurel kind of going for the post throw. He's doing very well in terms of keeping a high line, but still keeping himself alive from the pressure from Blessed Williams.
Excellent thinking
Hayes.
from Mike Lincoln, it has to be said. He saw that ball on court and knew that he was going to have to take the initiative and push forward. Oh, just about blocking there on the edge.
Yeah. Plenty of refs calling that.
Yep, I'm happy with the block. And then, of course, you're allowed to regain the control of the ball in your hands. I think it was a bit sticky for a second there, but he held on.
Nice double
hit there, nice hit there. So can Thunderdodge keep the control here to see this out to a win? Aggressive throwing from Rangers. Not much Bryn Knight could do from there, to be honest, apart from throw himself bodily out the way. So you can forgive him for going for the catch.
Yeah, you feel like if the counters are pretty well coordinated and orchestrated, then they're likely to secure the hit, even if he does go for a big dodge. So you feel like if they're coming straight, then you back yourself to catch them every now and then. May as well give it a go. The catch would really turn the set on his head.
Good work from number 6 there for Thunderdodge. Doesn't need anything, just needs to get out of the way of Mike Lincoln's ball. 3 in the hand of Thunderdodge now. They want to walk up together. Oh, there we go. Lovely, well played there. Mike set himself for that final catch. It just wasn't to be. To be fair, he had no time to set for.
He had plenty of things to do.
And he made a valiant attempt to getting his body in the right place, but it wasn't to be that time.
It'll be a little miff with that one, but another couple of points on the board for Thunderdodge. 12-4 now. Rangers again winning that middle ball, but it is in contested territory, so difficult to make a quick start work from there. Just elect to set.
Oh, Hayes again!
Hayes has had a brilliant game here. He knows his job. He's been recipient of a lot of single ball attacks from both the set plays from Rangers and the after throws, but he's taken a few really nice catches.
Yeah. I think it's at a certain point you have just got to accept, haven't you, that certain people are not the players to throw out today, and I think Hayes has more than proved that it's very dangerous to put those single balls on him. Great dodging there again from Jack Evans, getting high over the ball.
Evans potentially guilty of what we'd mentioned Thunderdodge were being particularly trigger happy on in terms of pre-throwing away the fourth ball.
Oh, Smith will be a bit frustrated with that, I think.
Smith, yeah, he's looked a little leggy of late, but it's been a long day for all concerned.
I was going to say, worth saying this is the final match of this session, so both of these teams will have played a match previously.
Yeah, I think he'd also been on retrieving duty for their first earlier, so he's been put himself through the races so far.
Yeah, Jack Evans keeps it simple with the block. Yeah, 2 balls to Rangers, so a good thing, looking for a counter here. Well, I think Bryn Knight should be fine. He knocked the ball out of his own. Oh, well, it's been called as a fumble block, so that's fair enough.
Yeah, he looks a little miffed about that one, but he's taking his out nonetheless. Hayes looking for Evans, doesn't quite find him.
Lots of pressure there from Thunderdodge. I think finally getting a chance to give back what they've been taking from Rangers.
Nice shot from Mason.
Oh, Greg Whitehouse would be devastated with that. Sam Mason went for a classic tombstone. And then one ball ricochets up and Greg hasn't managed to take it.
Unfortunate. Those ones are always worth going for, but
Barrett Williams needs to keep it simple.
Thunderdodge are going to have to. It's lost a little bit on that court. It's now...
I'm not a medical professional, but Jack Evans is holding his shoulder. The indicating that potentially the man is quite tired, so I think he'll be trying to get rid of those balls so that Thunderdodge are forced to play onto him.
Yeah,
still got 3 though.
Evans drop to the bench for a bit of a breather after this one. We'll see.
Yeah, he's been playing well, but it's important to manage those injury risks as well. They've got an 8-man team, so you do need to use them. And it is just absolutely exhausting being left in by yourself. Done well to survive that though. Is Hayes going to do it again? Not quite. Bit too close.
Still a lot of work for Evans to do here.
Yep, very good. Barrett Williams knows he just needs to block, preferably get that ball back to Evans on the far side of court and just keep him working.
Yeah, good patience from Thunderdodge here. They can. Yeah.
And time.
They could have tried to force the issue, but it's quite rare that actually results in a success a lot of the time.
Especially with that kind of player deficit as well.
Exactly. So yeah, as much as it's good to keep a few more seconds on the match clock, getting the 2 points is the most important thing. David Bradbury is now on the pitch, and Knight goes over the middle line at the start.
Oh, it's carnage in the neutral zone.
Couple of lapses of concentration up court from Thunderdodge. That said, they're still, especially after that, they're now a player up.
Yeah, Greg Icehouse got well under the first two, and then the third ball, just found his back. Good release from Bradbury there.
You're always hoping to luck a little bit when you're the recipient of a 3-ball attack to make something happen. 2-ball attack takes up Blessed Williams.
So Hayes going to go and take the left wing for Thunderdodge. 3-on-3. Balls are with Rangers. Keeping it simple. 2 balls on an empty target. Laura did well to get out of the way of that.
Yeah, Bradbury knows what both Mason and Smith can do on the backtrack. Electing to set with possession, they're going to have 3 again.
Although it must be getting serious because Simon Parsons has taken his hat off as a ball retriever.
Wow. Bring you true content updates.
Oh, it's Hayes! Oh, yeah, excellent cover throw from George Hibbett there because Hayes would have had that.
Play. I think a few thoughts ran through Hibbett's head in terms of whether he could catch the ricochet off Hayes, but decides to go with the slightly more straightforward. Let's just hit him before he can catch. Yeah. Bradbury looks for Mason on the backtrack, can't quite find him.
Yeah, I think
it's going to be 3 balls in the hands of Rangers again.
A bold choice to go for Sam Mason, I think, out of those 3 up court, but he did well. Here he is again, front of court. But I think they'll come back and set with 3.
Yeah, Rangers doing well to nullify the counter threat possessed by Thunderdodge at this point. Now on play ball, Rangers know they're going to have a counter opportunity here.
Well coordinated, and just caught the back of his shirt.
Good honesty there.
Horrible when that happens.
It's going to be a little bit for that one because I think he smelt blood there. I think he saw a decent follow-up hit on Smith, but yeah, Hibbett does well to make him pay.
Oh, and Laurel really committed. He could have had either of those 2, but really, to be fair, really good placement from the Rangers boy there. They knew what they needed to do. Just finish the set, get it over and done with. And we think we're probably approaching the last 2 sets. We've got just over 3 minutes on the clock by our calculations. So we'll be going for a 3-minute set.
It appears so, yeah.
Laurel's pulled up, didn't quite make it away in time. And to be fair, Bryn Knight is very rapid on that middle ball.
Yeah, as soon as you know you're not going to win the middle, then there's an argument for just backing out of it. Means that if there is a quick start opportunity, then there's not there to take it. In
Big
amongst
play.
that, there's 2 very aggressive counters that take out Smith and Hibbett, take out both wingers.
Townsend is on for Thunderdodge, controlling on that left wing. Oh, a good 2-ball release there. Finds Bryn Knight, who's they take out off the floor.
Nice change from Thunderdodge as well to start throwing those 2 balls in early game. They've been doing it a lot. They've been doing it a lot more late on in sets, but often they've been doing single ball releases. Bryn Knight potentially is caught slightly off guard by the second ball coming in. Dunford does well to get out of the way of Mason and punish him. Rate doesn't find him either. Oh no, he does.
No, he does. Good honesty there. I think it hit the sort of roll across his shoulders, which is very difficult to see from this angle.
Yeah, nice work. Yeah, good punish from Rate in amongst all that. Good block.
2 blocks from Mike Lincoln.
Those double throws almost too good from Thunderdodge.
Right foot. No, Dave Bradbury isn't quite quick enough to get the ball.
Yeah, that's a shame. That would have been 4 in the hands of Thunderdodge, but they have to make do with 3.
Sam Mason taking no chances there, blocks that ball far away. Again, it's worth pointing out now, there's very little incentive for Rangers to take risks at this point. The game is arguably in the bag, and they just want these sets to go to time and just really settle on that big set difference.
Yeah, absolutely. They know that Thunderdodge are going to have to
make things happen.
Force the issue, really.
Nice 2 hits though. Let's see.
Yeah, nice shot from Bradbury to take out Mason. Just skims his shoulder as well as Laurel throwing through Rate's block. Leaves Lincoln on his own.
I think Michael Lincoln's put a real shift in this match. He has played spectacularly well on that wing for Rangers.
Yeah, he's done very well to survive a lot of the Thunderdodge threats, but He's going to need to do more than just survive this one, unfortunately.
Yeah. Hayes, I think, making a strong tactical decision to come back with 3. They just want to finish this set, get a good hit.
Lincoln does well to bait on pre-throw.
Oh, the underarm as well. That's not
okay. A trick shot from onto Laurel to tie the set.
Oh, and that comes out as a draw. That's huge from Mike Lincoln. Giving absolutely no quarter, even in the absolute death of it.